Thank you everyone for coming. It's so great to see so many people here in the church for this concert, which I know is going to be a great evening. And thank you, Robert, wherever he's gone, for allowing us to have St Andrews. Thank you for allowing us to use St Andrews. It's an ideal setting. It is very much a building in the heart of the community, and to be able to use it for events like this is really important. And the Cobham Uganda Partnership are very grateful also to St Andrew's Church, because there's a regular financial commitment from the church to support the work in Gulu, and Robert and other members of St Andrew's congregation have been out to Gulu to see the work out there. So it's very much a community project. Robert has mentioned how this community raised around about £35,000, which was used to build a health centre in Gulu, northern Uganda. That health centre has been completed, it's been opened, it's functioning, it's working well, and I saw it early on this year, and we're really pleased with the work there. But we feel we want to remain committed to Uganda. The needs are many. The situation in and around Gulu, northern Uganda, I'm glad to say, is a lot more settled than it was. The rebel fighting has come to an end. There is a peace accord which is holding, and so this is the opportunity now to go in and to sort of be building things at grassroots. And with that in mind, the Cobham Uganda Partnership are planning to support the latest project of African Revival, which I'm a trustee, which is to provide a vocational training centre in Gulu. This idea actually was hinted to us when, was it the Bishop of Uganda?
Bishop of Northern Uganda.
The Bishop of Northern Uganda came here and spoke in this church just the other year. And he talked about the needs of Uganda when the peace came, and how particularly young people in their teens would need training and giving life skills to cope with the future. Many of them have been forced into fighting the LRA and so on, and then nothing but violence in their lives. So this is a way of putting lives back together, putting a community back together. And that was brought to us by the Bishop of Northern Uganda. It's been picked up, and we're going to hopefully raise funds for to work with the Gulu Youth Development Association for a scheme which will provide 54 sponsored training programs for young people in Gulu. And we need to raise, we need to raise about 15,000. That's African Revival needs to raise that. But already a company in London have come in with half that sum, and so they will give half if the Cobham Uganda Partnership can match it with the other half. So Cobham, Ikes and others, we need to raise about 7,500 over the next few months to get this project off the ground, if you would be mindful of that. So that's the project we're going for. A few words now about our group of talented musicians here. I was delighted when some months ago I had a phone call, a little bit out of the blue, from Douglas Harrison, who said that he had been at the Menuhin School a couple of years ago when I went to speak at a student's invitation to some of the young people about the situation in Gulu. And I remember I went along with a friend of mine. We spoke about the problems in Gulu. We had a very interesting evening, and I think Douglas has been there and remembered that. And although now he's left the Menuhin School and is now at the Royal College of Music along with his colleagues here, he hadn't forgotten the impact of seeing the needs of the people of Uganda at that time. So I was delighted when he phoned up and said, "Look, David, we want to do something for Gulu." And the result was that they're going to do some concerts in France. Well, you know, it's a bit difficult for us all to go to France. So I said, well, if you're going to do these concerts in France, how about doing the first one, a bit of a dress rehearsal, if you like, well, that's going to be more than that, here in Cobham. And that's when Robert said we could use the church. So we're really, really grateful to you, Douglas, and to your friends, when I will introduce in a moment, for giving your time and for not forgetting the needs of the people, of the young people, particularly in Gulu, in northern Uganda. It's great that you're prepared to give up your time and to use your talents for this evening. So I think, without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Douglas, and I'm hopeless at pronouncing other languages. Kwatio Amorican. Is that right? Good. Say, do it in English. Anyway. But Douglas, you're going to introduce members and talk about what you're going to do this evening. Can I just say